friends. I'm so happy to have all your beautiful brains with us today as we make this lovely Your Brain is Beautiful card. I'm Cassandra with Benchmark Boutique, and we're going to be assembling these cards today. If you do not have your file downloaded, you can jump on my shop on Etsy or Teachers Pay Teachers. In both locations, the shop name is Benchmark Boutique. If you already have your files downloaded, please make sure you have all the supplies already cut out and your supplies on hand because we're going to be assembling this together. Without further ado, let's take our beautiful brains and let's get crafting. Okay, let's go ahead and start assembling. I am using a glitter vinyl here. One of the things that I have found with glitter vinyl is sometimes the glitter makes it difficult to stick to the transfer tape. So this was a little bit of an exercise in patience. The other card examples that you can see in the background were not glitter vinyl. The gold was a little bit of a shimmer and it worked a lot better. And then the one that is the sweet mint, the Your Is and Beautiful are actually in foil cardstock. So you didn't have the convenience of the word already being laid out on the transfer tape, and I had to do every letter with tweezers. So actually assembling that one took a little longer. So if you want to speed it up, I recommend using the vinyl. But if you want to have it done in cardstock, that works as well. Just takes a little bit more time and patience. All right, so once you get your words laid out, we are going to set the foundational layer. I really like to use hot glue, as you can see here. The reason I do is it has a touch of workability, but it sets really fast, and so I don't have to wait for things to dry, and it's pretty durable and will last a long time. That being said, if you're going to have your card in a hot environment, choose a different adhesive because the hot glue will liquefy in hot temperatures. So, for example, a car in a parking lot in summer, if you're going to leave a card in there for a while, that hot glue could liquefy and some of the design elements could go slipping and sliding around, and we don't want that. So now we are going to start putting on our little brain components. I recommend this little wiggly part of the cerebellum that you cut it with cardstock. I tried it with paper and it's just too delicate. None of my cutting machines would do it well. Same thing here with the wiggly matter for the cerebrum. We want to make sure that it cuts nicely on the machine. And these were both just done on a mid-weight cardstock, just kind of your standard walk in a craft store, grab it off the shelf type of cardstock. And it worked no problem. I did want the cerebrum to have a little bit of pop to it. So I am using some craft foam tape to give it dimensionality. You do not have to. Same thing with the banner. I really wanted the beautiful to pop extra so that the message and the sentiment comes across nicely for the audience. So what I did was I added lots of craft foam layers to the banner at the bottom. You can see it here for the second layer of the banner. And then I'm also doing it here for the text layer as well. But again, you can make this any way that works for you. If you are using craft foam, I do recommend making sure that your placement is in a good spot where it's going to be firmly stuck to the paper, but also not poking out the edges. And the last step of assembling this card is just embellishing the brain with the word brain. I wanted them to pop too, so I am very carefully cutting craft foam tape into very tiny slivers. I'm definitely practicing my fine motor skills here. If you have a child who's working on fine motor skills and likes to do crafty projects, this might be a great way to spend some time together. It does take a while and it does take some patience. You can also just use a glue stick and it works just fine as well. So there's not a wrong way. Like I said, make your project in your way. And the last step after we get the word brain assembled is to get the little sparkles. The set comes with the standard 3, but you can certainly duplicate those in your file. I know some people like to add a lot of sparkle effect or make layers with their sparkles. cut some on foil cardstock and some on coordinating cardstock that matches other elements in their project. Be creative, make this your own. Your card will be beautiful no matter how you make it. And once you have that final bit assembled, you have a lovely card ready to give to a special person. So there it is. Your brain is beautiful. And I've made it in a couple different colorways so you can get an idea of different presentations.
I had a lovely time crafting with you today. I hope you enjoyed yourself as well. Let's go out there and celebrate all the beautiful brains in our lives. We have these lovely cards that we can gift to someone. Find somebody very special and share the joy that is the human brain. Go out there and have a wonderful day. I'll craft with you next time. I'm Cassandra with Benchmark Boutique.